Here we go. Okay, it's always hard to figure this out when you're doing it with someone else's account too. Because obviously I'm not Francesca Fields, even though I mean it would be very cool to be her. Um, Let me just do one more thing here. There we go. Okay. So hi everyone. Happy Monday evening. I'm glad you are all here. Again, if you're here, it's because somebody has invited you and they saw something special in you and they thought that Q Sciences would be a really good fit for you. And so I'm here tonight. My name is Siobhan Brown, and I'm going to share with you all things about the company, why I love it, and why I think that this is definitely worth your listen this evening. So a little bit about me. I kind of call myself a corporate dropout. Before I became a mom, I had the six-figure big corporate job. I was very successful. It was very stressful. I worked a lot of hours. It was a lot of traveling. It was a lot of away from home. And I always knew, like when my director would ask me, you know, what's your 5-year plan? I would always tell him to have kids and to be a mom. And he was like, no, really, what's your 5-year plan? And I'm like, no, really, it's to be a mom. Like, I don't aspire to climb the corporate ladder. It wasn't something that I didn't have the drive for it. I wasn't passionate about it. And so when I actually, even before I found out I was pregnant, I had stopped working and I went out actually on a stress leave because again, it was too much. And I just wasn't able to, I wasn't functioning right. My mental health was definitely taking a back seat. So I took a step back. I went out on disability for a while. And in that process, I met my husband here. And he and we met a little bit later in life. So we also had kids a little bit later in life. My little guy there, Braden, he just turned 6 this week. And then I've got a stepson, Richie. And when I got pregnant, we had both decided that I wasn't going to go back to work. It just wasn't worth risking my health anymore. So I was blessed enough to be a stay-at-home mom for now we'll just say 7 years. So I was a bonus mom to Richie while I was pregnant. And through that process, it was a lot of self-discovery for me as far as like just health and wellness in general, especially after having the baby. I suffered with a little bit of the baby blues, we'll just say. And I really needed to do things for myself that were going to help me be the best version of myself and just be the healthiest I could for my family. So I became very passionate about health and wellness. And when I learned about Q Sciences in March of this year, I just thought it was too good to be true. It literally, and everything I heard that night when I was on a call just like this one, I couldn't pretend I didn't hear what I heard. And I've been in the industry for about 5 years. And because I knew that I wanted something that was going to allow me the flexibility to really leverage a stay-at-home job like this, that would allow me the time freedom that I really desired to be a mom and a wife. So here I am, and it's literally the best decision I have made since the choice to marry my husband. So there's a couple things for me, especially being that I've done this before. I knew that there were things that were important in order to make the right decision about joining network marketing. It's absolutely not for everyone. But for the people who can see the long-term vision for a company, especially like ours, and know that when you hit a company that is rapidly growing in a global market, having 23 countries and growing under our belts, I think we're going to be upwards into 60 countries within the next few years. That's huge. Global expansion is definitely a thing we are hitting, and we're hitting the nail on the head with it when it comes to that. And we're also able to do that because we have cutting edge technology that is allowing us to grow our product portfolio into a new verticals that no one else is even doing right now. So we have that. And then this number at the bottom, this 1,200% growth since 2017. I get tongue tied every time I say that because I still can't believe there's that many zeros before the percentage sign. And 500% of that, I believe, is what we grew in just the past month and a half. Like that's wild. And so this is absolutely the right company. And let me just back up a second. So what the company is doing is amazing. And then in order to make the company successful, obviously we need to have people who are able to stand behind the company and what they believe in. And that all starts from the top. So we have the right mentors here. Mr. Mark Wilson and Mr. Jake Spencer are two gentlemen I've had the pleasure of meeting and having conversations with. And I will tell you, these two men right here have, they lead from a servant heart. They are not here because they are in the business of making money. They are here because they are in the business of making this world a better place for all of us to be in, and doing it in a way that is bringing all of us the ability to either have time freedom, financial freedom, freedom from health problems, and relief from health problems, and just really to bring us overall wellness. Q Sciences is essentially a self-care company, and Mark Wilson, he's been successful in lots of facets of life, including the NFL and his commercial real estate business. But on the golf course while retired, he decided that that wasn't enough for him, that he wanted to change the lives of others and help them improve their lives. So I'll introduce you to the man he first partnered with, Dr. Stephen Kimberly, in a couple slides, but it was that partnership that created Q Sciences. Then fast forward a couple years and we bring in this man, Mr. Jake Spencer, into the company. He came on as a consultant and they brought him in to really take the company to the next level. And what's amazing about him is that he was doing exactly what I'm doing right now. He was in the field. He knows what it's like to have his feet on the ground and to really understand what it takes to be successful. There's processes that need to be put in place. There's systems that need to be duplicatable. All of these things, including a compensation plan that will help incentivize the field in a way where we're allowed to live out our dreams, right? And really create the generational wealth and freedom that comes from having a financial success within a company. So together with those men and their leadership, we have this suite of products here. I am not going to deep dive into all of them because I would be here all night, even though I totally could, because I geek out on the science piece of this. But what I do want to tell you is we have a suite of products of over 50 products. And there is something for everyone, you guys. I've been here since March and I have yet to turn away anybody who has come to me and said, I'm looking for XYZ. We have it. We've got natural supplementation. We have micronutrients. We have collagen, liquid collagen. We have adaptogenic mushrooms for immune support. We have supplements for children. We have sublingual sprays. We have a full spectrum hemp line that's water soluble and just provides immediate relief. We have a completely new vertical called terpenes, which I'm telling you, you have to learn more about this. And so make sure that you loop back with the person who invited you so they can kind of dive deeper into that for you. But all of these, oh, and let's not forget the fitness line we have too. But basically everything you see here, all of these products were brought to us so that we could really just live the best version of our lives by bringing us optimal health. So I just want to talk briefly about one of my favorite products we have here, and it's these oral sprays. I don't like taking pills. I don't like swallowing pills. I know I'm not alone in that. A lot of people don't. And we created these products so that not only are they problem solution oriented, for example, you have got pain and want some natural pain relief, we have something for that. You want fully methylated B vitamins, which is important when you're looking at a B vitamin supplement, we have that too. But most importantly, why I love these products is it's one thing to grab a multivitamin off the shelf from your local store and to take it, but you don't know how much of that is actually benefiting you. And sublingual delivery, which is the spray under your tongue, is the second fastest way to get something into your body aside from an IV. So these provide quick vitamin boosts. like I said, they're fully problem solution oriented, and they're easy to use. I give them to my 5-year-old. There's nothing better than knowing I am arming my 5-year-old with what he needs to be at school all day. So this gentleman here, this is Dr. Stephen Kimberly. He is the gatekeeper behind this entire all the products. I could read his resume here, but I think you guys can do that yourself. So I'm not going to bore you with reading the slide, but what I want to tell you is that we are able to have sciences in our name because of this man right here. And we are able to call ourselves Q Sciences, the Q standing for quintessential, because what he does is creates science-based cutting edge products with innovation that really what we're doing here, nobody else is doing. And he's making sure that the products we put on the shelf and we provide to our customers are just that. And so it's really just been fun. He is such a sweet man too. I've met him as well. All he wants to do, he's been doing this for 30 something years with respect to being in the field of medicine, but being in the field of medicine and also creating products to help people, that's just, I mean, it's just really amazing what he's doing. So he's the guy who's constantly helping us innovate our products here. Now, that's a little bit about the company itself, the background, the people, the mentorship. And now I want to talk to you about becoming an ambassador. So now there's the business side of it. So you might be on this call because you're interested in the products, but I'm assuming most of you are here because you really want to know, how can I do this? How can I build an income from home? And it's very simple to start. It's $39.95. That gives you everything you need to start your business. It's your e-commerce website, because once you sign on to be an ambassador, that's essentially what you're doing. You have your own e-commerce health and wellness business. That also, when becoming an ambassador, you open a brick and mortar business, for example, it can cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that's including all of your overhead and everything that you have to cover as far as finances and expenses go. Here, your all-in commitment, including the products and this $40 startup fee, comes to about a little over $200. So just keep that in mind. Now, really, we can't do any of this unless we have customers. So our customer retention rate here is about 84%. And that is huge because that means that these products work. When I started the business, when I signed on and I saw the compensation plan, which I'll talk about in the next slide, I was like, wow, that is really amazing. And my second question was about the products. Do they work? Are they effective? Do they taste good and do people like them? And the answer was yes to all of those. And for me, that was a huge win because a lot of, it's just important to have a product that you can stand behind as well. So in order to retain our customers, we provide them with the ability to earn free products. They have customer dedicated support. They get the same wholesale pricing as preferred customers as we do as ambassadors, and it's zero risk. Say that 3 times fast. It's zero risk, and we believe and we stand behind our products. So we're able to say, hey, if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. So now let's get into the fun part, the ways to earn. So there's 4 ways to earn here at Q. There's customer sales. That's where you're passing out your website and customers sign up for the products that you're sharing with them, because let's face it, we all do some sort of social retail or social selling. We tell people about Starbucks. People say, oh, what are you drinking? And you tell people what it is. Or, hey, what are you using? I'm having a hard time sleeping. What are you using? Like, it's things we talk about all the time. So we might as well monetize that. And we give you a way to do that with customer sales. Then when things get really fun here is these 2 right here. So we do not have averages here. There's no average incomes. It's a set income. So you hit a certain volume for your team, which you're paid infinite levels deep here, which is also amazing when it comes to businesses like this. And we pay that out weekly. I don't know about you, but I mean, getting paid weekly is pretty nice thing. And then with that comes one-time rank bonuses. So when you decide to become an ambassador and you find a couple people who want to do the same thing that you're doing, that's when you're able to unlock these bonuses. And if you see down here, our customer commissions are paid up to 35%, which is amazing. And then these are the set monthly incomes just for the first few ranks. This is not maxing out the comp plan. It actually, the people in our business who are making the most right now are making $120,000 a month. That's, I have a hard time wrapping my head around that. But basically, this is it. It's pretty phenomenal. If you want more information on this, whoever invited you can run through the nitty gritty and the 1-page comp plan that we have. So you might be thinking, I know I was thinking when I was sitting on this call, okay, all this sounds great, but it's a little overwhelming. Can I do this? And I'm here to tell you that yes, you can do this, and you will have all the support you need to do it. And it's really amazing. So another thing that I was looking for when I was looking for a new network marketing company was, are there duplicatable systems, and are they simple, and do they work? And the answer again is yes to all of those. And that's because we have Mr. Jake Spencer, who came on board and really created these for us. So it's a plug and play system. And the model is you earn before you learn. And I think that is fantastic, because the way that it works here is, as we bring on new people and ambassadors to join us in this business and to link arms with us, you catch the vision and your leader will run with you. We will help you. We'll share all the tools with you to get you started. We will do basically everything we need to do to make sure you're successful, because at the end of the day, your success is our success. It's not a me thing here. It's definitely a team environment and a team culture. And I don't know that I've experienced that to the degree that I do with this company now. So what's next? What's next is that we want to get you connected either with the person who invited you here. Is actually what they're going to do is, when we get off this call, they are going to reach back out to you and say, hey, what did you think? We are going to do everything we can do to get your questions answered. Sometimes you've got, this is very quick. Like, this is like the quick and dirty of the Q Sciences business. And so you may have questions. And if you have those questions, what the person will do for you is get you connected with somebody else in the company who can explain things and let you know how it works. And what we're doing there is letting you watch the system and to see how it works, because it truly is a business of connecting people. And in that, we are able to really thrive and to bring to the world a way that they can leverage this business for time freedom, for financial freedom, and for health freedom. And so I actually am going to end there. I think I missed a slide, but it's totally okay, because we can go over it later once you connect with your the person who invited you. But I just wanted to say thank you, and to look out for a message from them, because they will be reaching out to you right away. And I hope this was great for you, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.